Everybody, Joe Nielsen here, and for the past, well, yesterday especially, we had a situation with Matt, and he had done something that he wasn't supposed to do, and he really has a hard time dealing with the fact of doing something, and like many of us do, we don't want to get in trouble. We don't want to get in trouble or have people disappointed in us, and he's no exception. I mean, we all go through that. But the interesting part was like watching his reactions, because this time I didn't get him into trouble like I would normally do, but I allowed him to sit with whatever he needed to go through. Maybe this would help him remember why it's so important for him not to eat food he's not allowed. But he went through a whole different time, and through the whole day I kept working on myself and trying to stay as positive and loving, and hello Loki, as I could, as I want me to be. You're my son, yes. And I tried to get him to sleep, but he would not go to sleep. He would not take a nap. He would not do anything. Just focus in his head on whose fault it really was, and went through so many different things. The devil made him do it, or the buns themselves made him do it, and
he thinks the evil hot dog bun.
Yeah, he thought they were evil hot dogs, or hot dog buns. And so having a really interesting day, making for it to really get me to think about, how can I handle things better?
Turn it this way. That's me running down the hill.
That's Loki running down the hill. How to handle things. How can I handle things? I'm always like thinking, how can I do things better? And sometimes I don't give myself a break. And this morning when I woke up, I realized that I was on the right path to begin with. And just love. All we need is love. And what we could do in situations like that, although people are telling us all these different things, and we may not believe what they're saying, and they may really believe what they're saying, if we just focus more on love instead of whether or not we're right or they're right, we don't have to take on everything. We don't have to believe what they're saying. We can focus more on just being the loving beings that we want to be, being that love, just thinking about that love and surrounding them with that love, and really that seemed, when I went in this morning, I had done that a little bit this morning when I woke up and was focusing and centering myself with that love, and then I thought about Matt and thought, what a wonderful idea. So I just thought about him and put all that love into him, and then I went into his room this morning and greeted him and said good morning, and he said, I'm sorry. And so it was, even if he didn't really believe that he did it, he was apologizing, he was taking responsibility for it. And it was such a big thing, for him to let go of that and to get him onto the right track of being happy. Sometimes that's all it takes, is a good night's sleep or a nap, and a lot of love. And if you have a child with a disability or an illness, and that's the number one key that you can be doing for yourself and for that child, is love. Just send them love. Make sure that you're constantly filling yourself with love, and don't take all the little stuff so seriously, because it really will wear you down. It's so much worth it just to let it go and be in a loving feeling than to hold on to that and feel trapped. So you're worth it. Get into that loving feeling. All you need is love. Make an amazing day, everybody.